Mr. Turner, you are suing Ms. Reeves for $1,200 in negligence. Tell me what happened here.
Basically, Your Honor, Allison had left props in front of her door.
Are you her
Explosive
landlord?
props. Excuse me?
Are you her landlord?
Yes, I was. She's no longer a tenant.
Okay, so you own the building.
Yes.
And she was a tenant for how long?
4 years.
And then on the night in question, what is it that happened that caused you to get fined?
What had happened was, again, she had negligently left props, including 8 hand grenades and 2 50-milliliter bullets right there in the hallway, which, first off, is not permitted, and that's clearly in the lease.
That she can't leave anything in the hallway.
Right, exactly, and that's in the lease, and ultimately it resulted in, after the police were called, for the bomb squad to come in, and I got charged $1,200.
Yeah, isn't that something? When the police come, they then charge you.
Yeah.
I thought I was paying for that on the front end. Yeah. When my taxes.
Right.
But they will actually charge you as the building owner for a, quote, false alarm.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Who is it that called?
One of my tenants had called. She had seen what appeared to be real weapons at the time. You know, if you look at them, I'll show you a picture if you want to see it.
Yeah, I would like to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they look like actual weapons. So she was alarmed. She did the right thing.
Exhibit B of the plaintiff, please. Okay.
Look pretty real, no?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen a real one, so I don't know. You know? Have you ever seen a real one?
No.
Right. So.
Well, I watched a few.
Yeah, I watched TV too.
Years past, so it looks pretty authentic to me.
What are these doing out there?
Your Honor, on the day I was moving out, and while I was moving out, I actually had placed more than just those items outside. I'm not the only person. He's trying to make it out like I'm the only person that places items. I actually have like a little group chat because when we're moving out, we have like a little buy nothing group chat where we put things like, hey, we're selling these, we're leaving things out. We also do like gossip. So if you want to see that, I can also show you.
That's not a management provided forum, correct?
No.
No, it's just like a little group chat that we all have. So there was like, I had put like handbags, some like plastic containers, some like cords and things like that. So as I was moving out, like anybody could just grab what they wanted.
Right, you put a sign that said these are fake. If anybody wants these props, you're welcome to. Did you write anything on a piece of paper and stick it on the wall?
We live in a digital age.
No, you live in a digital age.
I mean, you know.
No, we do not live in a digital age.
And what's
there
the
are people who choose not
it?
to live in the digital age. I'm not one of them. I live in the digital age. My husband, however, can't turn on the TV. So there are people who just will not be slaves to this. And apparently, the tenant who called the police is one of them.
Now, this tenant also, to be fair, is like the most problematic tenant. She will literally call emergency services on everything and is known to. She
How
escalates.
old is she?
Lady, I don't know. Listen.
I mean, is she an older person or is she
She's
a
in her
younger
60s.
person?
I don't consider that old anymore.
I don't consider that old either.
Yeah.
Good move.
And she's very sharp.
I never wonder about people's ages. I try to be respectful. We're in Hollywood, right? But calling emergency service versus like knocking on my door.
There's grenades in the hallway. I mean, like, okay, so I walk up, I go, the hell are these grenades? I mean, yeah, I may not think that I'm going to be the target of, you know, of blowing up the building, but I see that and I say, this seems irresponsible. I don't know. See, here's what happens even in the digital age. Props. Fake. Take one.
Yes, and if you
How long did that take me?
It took you like
4
3 seconds.
Right,
yeah,
okay, so.
I agree.
Especially if you know that there's a nervous Nelly down the hall or whatever.
Well, and to be fair, if you see this Discord Buy Nothing group, that's exactly what I said.
So you know it needs saying.
I was moving. I didn't know where everything was. But I did put it out. Like, that's what everybody does. Like, none of us put notes. We all put it in the hallway. It's kind of just like I've even grabbed stuff from the hallway.
But you're not supposed to put stuff in the hallway.
Well, and he doesn't ever enforce that. He's going to say he does. I'm not the only one.
It is in the lease, right, that you're not supposed to block the hallway, because that's a fire hazard. You can't
And every renewed lease she signed.
Let me know if I need to read the lease out loud, but I think you admit that it's in the lease that you're not supposed to put anything in the hallway.
Yes, but if it was in the lease, and it should be enforced by everybody, but that is not.
What kinds of things have you seen in the hallway before?
Oh,
just when people are moving, or
just you know, when people are getting rid of things. It's you know, it's LA. Everybody puts things out in the hallway.
The bomb squad was called in. Police showed up and she's acting so carefree and so nonchalant about this. Like, this turned into a serious matter, and she's just joking around and not taking any accountability over her actions at all.
Here we are. But they were out there because it was part of my graduate thesis program, and I had done a really beautiful thing. If you want to see what I did, I even have why I had created them.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, you do. It's a wonderful thing. So I had made these beautiful replicas as part of my whole entire exhibition. You can see all of where I put the little sticky notes that tell you kind of why I did them.
Why did you do them?
It was for this project in which I wanted to talk about like this onslaught of gun violence in America and how it's coming in like a swarm, you know, and it's just coming in, and I just wanted to create this beautiful masterpiece, and that's why I had created them. And I figured by putting them out and that somebody else could reuse them, and that's why they were in the hallway.
Do you think it's unreasonable of that tenant to have seen a bunch of weapons in the hallway and called the police?
I honestly would have never thought that somebody thought they were real. Like, when would somebody come and find those and think they were real?
And
mean,
Your Honor, who looks at that site?
It's alarming.
They
Like,
could
if you
have
see a bunch
also-
of grenades in the hall, like, I would say, well, I'm not that important. Why would somebody want to blow this building up? None of us here are. But if you saw them, wouldn't you say, geez, what is this?
Well, then they could have knocked on my door. They could have checked the app that we could
Who's
have.
they?
What if they were
Who's-
afraid?
who's
and they don't
they?
want to knock on. You're the crazy lady with the grenades outside.
They could have contacted him versus escalating it to emergency services. And I mean,
Well, that's the easiest thing to do is to call 911.
well, and I mean, 911 is the reason that he's getting fined, not because of me.
Your
I'm
Honor,
the
the
easiest
police are
target
the ones
right
that
now.
saw the items, and I'm sorry for yelling, but they saw the items, and they thought they were real, and they called the bomb squad.
And also,
What do you say about that?
when the cops came, they were originally scared, but when they found out that it was part of a project.
Right, but before that, they were originally scared and called the bomb squad.
No. One negligent cop, okay, one cop.
Oh.
One cop decided.
Not only is she a master
Stop
in craft
screaming.
services,
Stop
now she's an
screaming and
authority on
interrupting
authorities.
me. I don't like it. Go ahead.
Sorry.
One cop contacted the bomb squad because he went over the supervisor. The other cops were all taking pictures, and they realized that the person had overreacted and that it was just like.
So now we have two people who overreact.
Yeah.
One, the tenant in the building, and two, the police officer who, I mean, at what point maybe you shouldn't be leaving these props in the hallway?
Well, I mean, I just think it was a huge misunderstanding.
It is a huge misunderstanding. The problem is this huge misunderstanding, which you cost him $1,200, and he wants you to pay it because it cost him $1,200. That's $1,200 out of his pocket, and he didn't create the situation. You did.
And I could have sued for a lot more.
No, what about the last thing I said made you think I needed you to join in?
Now,
quit while you're ahead. Go.
Your Honor, to be fair, that $1,200 is not my fault. Those came from the damages of calling the emergency services more than once. Like, I feel that he should be contacting the people that, like, it's not me. It's not me.
But it is you.
I don't think so.
It's not the person who got scared when they saw weapons in the hallway. It's the person who left super realistic looking weapons in the hallway that caused the police to be called. And then the police that get out there, one of them at least picked up and called the bomb squad. Police don't usually disagree on what happens out there. So I'm not sure about, they may have been taking pictures after the bomb squad got there. I'm not sure they were taking pictures before the bomb squad got there because one of their lot, and they usually agree on what they're doing, called the bomb squad. Were you there for any of this?
I was alerted, and I came immediately. It was right after the police and before the bomb squad got
Right
there.
after the police and before the bomb squad.
Yes.
Was anybody taking pictures, like having fun and taking pictures at that point before the bomb squad got there?
That I'm not aware of.
Who called you?
The tenant.
The same tenant who called?
The police.
The police.
She called me shortly thereafter, yes.
Okay.
The one that's always causing issues. Like, she literally.
How would she know that, Your Honor?
Wait, can I ask you why you say she's always causing issues?
2 examples I can give off the top of my head. She called the police on guests that were just there for a party. She called the fire department because she smelled smoke and it was just somebody's barbecue. So she's always escalating issues when they could be resolved, like, internally. Like, all of these things are costing him so many problems.
Have any other things ever cost you?
No, first time. And
This is the
by
first
the way,
time that-
I'm glad that she called the fire department, because how does one distinguish between the smoke
What
from a
should she
stove
do?
that's
Call the
burning and a
landlord
barber?
when she smells smoke? Like if she smelled
Come
smoke,
on.
I mean, isn't it better safe than sorry? What if there was a fire going on in your apartment and you weren't there and everything you owned got burned up? Wouldn't you want her to be the one who called the fire department?
I'm just saying that she's known to do
She should know the
this.
difference between a fire and pork. You find her to be a problem. The landlord loves her. She's an early alert system.
I'm just saying I'm not responsible for the $1,200 that he's trying to get me for.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, I think you are. I think you are. And I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of the $1,200.
There we go. I totally agree with her on this. Clear, cut and dry. And that girl just made it so much easier to wanna rule against her. That was hard to watch, I gotta say. What do you guys think about that one?